Welcome back to Border Adventure. So where to start with our update? Well, we've consolidated. In fact, we're on a nice little run of form, but Paris Saint-Germain are an unstoppable force at the top of the table. And whilst we've lifted ourselves back into Champions League qualification contention, well, there is no way we are catching PSG at the top of the league. So the only chance of silverware for us this season is going to be in the French Cup. Except we've drawn Paris Saint-Germain in the last 16, so that is going to be the game we're going to bring you today. And if we are going to win a trophy this season, well, we are going to need the mother of all upsets today. The mother of all upsets, but not completely out of the question. Let's show you the run of form that we're on since the 1-1 draw we had with Monaco in our last episode. Well, we went to Bordeaux in the next game and we won 4-1 with Grenache and Couffret sharing the goals. And those two boys have been in pretty good form as we go through these fixtures. We beat Dijon 1-0 and then we went to Paris Saint-Germain away. And we had the better of the match stats and were deserved winners as well. Tino Grassov getting the goal for us just before half-time. And, well, we used our Hall & Oates tactic, but we came up with a bit more of a cautious version. And that's the version we're going to use today against them in the Cup. We then went and beat Strasbourg 5-1. We beat Nantes 2-1. We beat Le Havre 3-1, winning the games, winning them well, but conceding goals in every one until, well, a little bit of defensive work in training and we started to keep the clean sheet. So we had a 3-0 win against a lower league side in the Cup. A disappointing 0-0 draw with Metz before smashing Lens 5-0 in the Cup as well. And beating Lorient, who were up near the top of the table with us 2-0. Couffret bagging himself another couple of goals, which means we're going into today's tie against Paris Saint-Germain with a win, unlikely maybe, but not completely out of the question. Let's show you the table. You'll see that, if we can actually get to it, Paris Saint-Germain have only lost one game all season, and that was against little old us. So we are the closest challengers to them, but a good 12 points behind, and we're only just over the halfway stage in the season, but things are looking good. Things are looking an awful lot better than they were. And we really have solidified a little bit. So we're going to go out against Paris Saint-Germain today. We're not playing the inverted wingers. We're going to play with conventional wide men. We're keeping the fullbacks a little bit more cautious. We've dropped to a balanced mentality as well. And we're going to see whether we can go out for the second time in just a month and beat Paris Saint-Germain. It's unlikely, I realise. I mean, as good as we looked against them first time around, doing it twice in a season when they're in such impressive form, it's going to be difficult. What shall we say to them before we get out there? Let's show everyone what we're capable of. And let's give our old friend little Couffret just a little pat on the back as he runs out there. And see whether he can be the difference maker. I don't think we're going to get many chances. If we get one, it's probably going to fall to our old friend Couffret. And we're going to need him to hit the back of the net with it. We've got goalkeeping problems, by the way. So our first choice goalie, Mannion, out for 8 weeks. So we rushed out and signed a replacement because we didn't want to be left playing Milinkovic-Savic for 2 months, including a cup tie against PSG. Bought a player in, with the club for 3 days, out with a virus for 2 weeks. Knew that we had a big game coming. So Milinkovic-Savic starts today. Here is Couffret. He's hit the post. We gave him the little tap as he ran out. He's gone through one-on-one. He couldn't finish. And now PSG are coming at us. What can we do to close them down? Okay, we've got the ball. We're on the break. Couffret has dropped very deep. And we have gone very long and given the ball away. That is poor, and they're through. And that is worse finishing than we were able to show when we went through on goal. So we'll take it. These highlights are coming pretty quickly, though. Here we go. Grenache, who's been superb. Dave Oliver, who's been all right as well. Not a great finisher. He likes playing as the conventional winger, though. He's quick, can dribble, can cross. Couldn't finish on that occasion, though. But we're getting our way to half-time. I was about to say level, but tempted fate. They've got a corner right on the stroke of half-time. Couldn't do anything with it. They've had an injury. Otherwise, it's been pretty even. Let's tell them we weren't pleased because we want more from them. Particularly Maciek Lisowski and Kufre, neither of which have played great. Okay, 7 shots for us, 8 for them. Pretty even. Corner. We've been awarded a penalty. Kufre. Oh. Don't pick now as your time to miss one. He's been good from the spot. Come on. Yes. 1-0 up. 1-0 up against PSG. And now is a bit of a conundrum. Do we drop to cautious? Do we shout at the boys? Do we tell them we want more? We want a second goal. Let's do that. Let's tell them we want a little bit more. Second goal and we could drop it to cautious. Start wasting some time. I think as we get into the last 15 as well, we might just take Kufre off and bring some fresh legs on up front. See if we can get another goal on the counter. Here we go again. Big Dave. He's through. Need a good ball in, Dave. Oh, he's giving it back to the right back. Here is Bernard, fresh on. Herbert, another player who's played pretty well, by the way, in our good run of form. Come on, they get the ball across. Oh, it's not even going to be our highlight, is it? It's like watching Northern Mariana. You're attacking, you think you've got the highlights. They give it away. All right, we've won it again. It's a little bit tight in there. They are closing us down well. Come on, hit one over the top. Come on, get the strikers in. Here he goes. He's going to hit the byline. Sling it over. Kufre. 2-0. Oh, Kufre. 2-0 against Paris Saint-Germain. These boys go out and regularly spend 100 million on a player just when they fancy. We are putting on a bit of a display here. Conscious of the fact that this is a good team and the game's not over, and conscious of the fact that we've yet to show you a win whilst we've been in charge of Lille. So let's switch Prigem back there, swap him back with Bernard, and let's put you just, ball-winning midfielder again. 2 of you getting busy around there. Let's drop it to cautious. We'll keep the wingers on attack so that Kufre's not too isolated. Is there some rationale in there? Almost some sense? Let's see. Free kick to us. This is getting easy now. Herbie's gone bananas. He's headed in his 4th of the season. 3-0 against PSG. Now we go cautious, by the way. Dave slings in the free kick. Herbie nods it back across the goal. Let's look at these match stats. All right, it's not like we're blowing them away, but we are definitely shading it. Okay, let's get into these team instructions then. We're going to put some time wasting on. Slow down the tempo. And we're also going to make sure that we've gone cautious as well. We're on it. Okay, we've got the cautious going. 3-0, and I don't think there's any way back for them. I think we're going to throw on Cherubin Lamanza himself. He's not been starting a lot because Kufre has been red hot, but when he's been coming on, doing well, scoring goals, and they've come back in the match stats towards the end of the game with some long shots, but I'm tentatively going to say we're actually good value for that. Nobody gave us a chance. Well done. And there is still a chance of a trophy this season. And if we could couple that with a top 4 finish, well, that would be a pretty impressive campaign. We got some tough games coming up. We're playing Nice, we're playing Marseille, we're playing Lyon. We've got PSG to play again before the end of the season. We've got a French Cup quarter-final as well. And I'm not too proud to say a nice, easy tie just to see us safely through into the semis would not go amiss. I'm not sure which game we're going to be coming back for. I think that depends on the quality of opponent we draw for the French Cup quarter-final, but we are also chasing a place in the Champions League as well. So whatever game we do come back for, well, you can bet that it is going to be a biggie. Thank you for watching. Thank you for everybody that's decided to give that video a like. Thank you to all those people that tune in, having already subscribed to the channel. We are going to see you very soon as we continue these border adventures.